Benny the Beaver's brilliant idea. Deep in the heart of whispering woods, where the river flowed gently and the trees swayed in the breeze, lived a young beaver named Benny. Benny was known throughout the forest for his boundless energy and curious mind. While other beavers were content with building their dams the same way they always had, Benny dreamed of creating something extraordinary. One sunny morning, as Benny was swimming near his family's dam, he noticed that the water level had dropped significantly due to a long dry spell. The other beavers were worried, but Benny saw an opportunity. What if we could build a dam that could adapt to changing water levels? Benny thought to himself, his eyes sparkling with excitement. He swam to the shore and scampered off to find his best friend, Ollie the Otter. Ollie was lounging on a rock, basking in the warm sunlight. Ollie. Ollie, Benny called out, his tail slapping the ground in excitement. I have an idea for a new kind of dam. Ollie opened one eye lazily. Another one of your crazy ideas, Benny? What is it this time? Benny explained his vision of a dam that could change its shape and size, depending on the water level. Ollie listened skeptically at first, but as Benny described his plan in detail, the otter's eyes widened with interest. That sounds amazing, Ollie exclaimed. But how are you going to build it? Benny's enthusiasm dimmed for a moment. I'm not sure yet, but I know we can figure it out together. Over the next few days, Benny and Ollie brainstormed ideas. They watched how other animals in the forest adapted to their surroundings. They saw how the squirrels built their nests to withstand strong winds, and how the spiders created webs that could catch both small insects and larger prey. Inspired by what they observed, Benny sketched out his plans in the soft mud by the riverbank. He imagined a dam with movable sections that could be raised or lowered as needed. The base would be solid and strong, but the top would be flexible and adjustable. When Benny presented his idea to the beaver colony, he was met with skepticism. That's not how we build dams, said Old Maple, the eldest beaver. We've always done it the same way, and it's worked fine. But Benny didn't give up. Please, just give me a chance to show you how it could work, he pleaded. Seeing Benny's determination, the colony leader, Willow, decided to let him try. You have 1 week, Benny, she said. Show us what you can do. Excited but nervous, Benny got to work. He enlisted the help of Ollie and other forest friends. The woodpeckers helped drill holes in logs for the movable sections. The squirrels collected vines and flexible branches to create hinges. Even the bees contributed, providing beeswax to waterproof certain parts of the structure. As the week progressed, Benny's dam began to take shape. It wasn't perfect. Sometimes the movable sections wouldn't cooperate, and twice the entire structure collapsed. But each time, Benny learned from his mistakes and made improvements. The other beavers watched with a mixture of curiosity and doubt. Some shook their heads, certain that Benny was wasting his time. Others whispered encouragement, impressed by his perseverance. On the final day, just as Benny was making the last adjustments to his dam, dark clouds rolled in. A heavy rainstorm hit the forest, causing the river to swell rapidly. The beaver colony rushed to reinforce their traditional dam, but the water was rising too quickly. They watched in dismay as their carefully built structure began to crack under the pressure. But Benny's dam was ready. As the water level rose, he and Ollie worked together to raise the movable sections. The flexible top of the dam bent with the force of the water but didn't break. It redirected the excess water into a series of channels Benny had dug, preventing flooding. The storm raged on through the night. When morning came, the beaver colony emerged to survey the damage. To their amazement, while their traditional dam had partially collapsed, Benny's new dam stood strong. Old Maple approached Benny, his eyes wide with wonder. "I've never seen anything like it," he admitted. "Your creativity saved our homes, young Benny." Willow, the colony leader, nodded in agreement. "Benny, you've shown us that sometimes thinking differently can lead to wonderful solutions. From now on, we'll build all our dams using your design." Benny beamed with pride, but he knew he couldn't have done it alone. He turned to Ollie and all his forest friends who had helped. "Thank you all for believing in me and helping make this idea a reality," he said. From that day on, the Beavers of Whispering Woods became known far and wide for their innovative dams. And Benny? Well, he never stopped dreaming up new ideas. He learned that with creativity, persistence, and the help of good friends, even the wildest dreams could come true. As for the forest creatures, they discovered an important lesson: embracing new ideas and supporting each other's creativity could lead to amazing things. And so, Whispering Woods became a place where innovation flourished, and every animal felt inspired to share their unique ideas. The end.